Welcome everyone. So today we'll discuss about the Mann Ki Baat. So Mann Ki Baat is a flagship program broadcasted by DD National, DD News and All India Radio. It started in 2014, October 3rd on the occasion of Vijayadashmi. From then, it's been broadcasting every third Sunday of the month. Recently, it completed 100th episode and now today we are in 123rd episode, which broadcast on June 29th. As it is said by our PM itself, it is very important for us to know what are the things or aspect he mentioned in the Mann Ki Baat. So let us discuss each one. So coming with the first, so International Yoga Day. So as we already know, it is celebrated on June 25th and it started in 2015. So it completed its 10 years of. So as this part, in Visakhapatnam this year, this event was launched or happened along with our Prime Minister Modi. In this event, there is nothing but 108 Surya Namaskaras were performed by 108 Adivasi students. That is one of the important event which happened on Yoga Day. At the same time, you also received images from Paris, London, or so many other countries, people performing yoga. And there is also one important event happened that day. They were like 2121. People has performed asanas in Gujarat, which is the most happened unit, happened event on the International Day of Yoga on June 21st, with the theme of One Yoga, One Health, One Earth. It also implies Vasudhaiva Kutumbam, which is the most important theme or most important, we can say the slogan which we follow in our Indian culture. So in this way, International Yoga Day also paved a path for Vasudhaiva Kutumbam. Coming to the next one, Kailash Manas Sarovar Yatra. We already know it has been stopped due to the pandemic or the conflicts between the India and China. So recently it has been started. After the brief discussion between India and China, it has started recently. So we already know there will be two routes to go to the Manas Sarovar because Kailash mountain or Kailash place itself is sacred for both Hindus as well as Jains and Buddhists. So it is very important for all three religions. So this Manas Sarovar Yatra also plays an important role in our culture. So as I said, Kailash Manas Sarovar Yatra has two routes. One is nothing but through Uttarakhand and one more is through Sikkim. In Sikkim, it is through Nathula Pass and in UK, it is through Lippu Lake. So in these two routes, this Manas Sarovar Yatra will be performed and in the same way, it is now again started with the effects of our Indian government. So that's why he mentioned in his Mann Ki Baat. And one more important thing, Amarnath Yatra. So Amarnath Yatra is a pilgrimage where we can see people from east, west, south or north. Irrespective of the region, they started coming to the Amarnath Yatra from different regions and parts of the country. So it is very significant in the culture of India. So, as we know, because of Operation Sindoor, as a result of Pahalgam attack, and Amarnath is in Kashmir, in Anantnag district. So, what our army did? Our army launched Operation Shiva in order to protect people from Amarnath Yatra. So, it launched 8,500 troops in order to protect. If something has bad thing has happened, in order to safeguard the people of Amarnath Yatra, Operation Shiva has been launched by the Army of India. Next, coming to the next issue. So WHO has declared India as a trachoma free. So trachoma is nothing but a bacterial infection caused to the eye. In the long term, it may lead to the complete loss of vision. So with the efforts of Indian government and the flagship programs like Swachh Bharat, or we can say other program Jal Jeevan Mission. Through this program, with a proper drinking water facility and a proper pure water. Now we have eradicated trachoma, which is an bacterial infection caused to the eye. So that's why it's in news. And one more international organization which is mentioned by our Prime Minister is nothing but a ILO. International Labour Organization has recently mentioned that in India, 64% of people are socially secured. In the sense, so people in India are socially secured with the help of so many schemes launched by our Indian government. That's what it's mentioned in the 64, like in the ILO report. So 64% is nothing but a 94 crore people has been now under socially secured scheme list. In 2015, if you see the data, it was only 25 crore which were covered under social security. Now it's been 95 crore. Such a huge difference. And coming to the next, as we know, emergency in 1975, which even took so many rights from the people. So our PM Narendra Modi called this as a Samvidhan Hatya Divas. That is nothing but a, because all the rights of people were mentioned in the constitution, that rights itself has been taken by the government of that time, that is nothing but on 1975. So we'll call Samvidhan Divas as June 20. That's why emergency, as it is now 50 years, so it has been mentioned by the Narendra Modi and Morarji Desai. So other, like so many people, speech also somewhat mentioned in the Mann Ki Baat program mentioned by our Prime Minister. So other thing, next Bodoland. As we know, Bodoland is a part of Assam. So Assam is in the northeastern state, as we know. As it is completely towards the northeastern, compared to the other states in India, it is little much separated, or it is less developed compared to the other states in India. So in the Bodoland, there is a CME Cup organized by the Bodoland Association in order to bring all other regions in India and to play football together. So these are like Halicharan, Durga, Apurba and Manabir are the few of the football players mentioned by our Modi. But football players are not at all important. It's not that thing you need to concentrate. We need to concentrate upon one thing. So here CME Cup organized by the Bodoland Association reminds us a thing like even today we are giving a most importance to unity in diversity. That's why we are combining different regions of different states of India together to come and play football in a Bodoland. That's why it's a news. Even Mann Ki Baat program, he also mentioned like Bodoland, which is inspiration for other states to live in a unity and diverse society in India. And coming to the eighth one. So as we know, northeastern states, if they were in news, always they are important because compared to the other states in India, they were much less connection between the other states and the northeastern states. It's because of a Siliguri corridor, nothing but a chicken neck, and it's a border with China as well. So for that reason, always northeastern states, if they are in news, it's very important. So as we know, we have certain products for which we will give the GI tags. As part of it, Eri silk, which is mentioned by our Modi in Mann Ki Baat, which is from Meghalaya, or we can say it has been also from Assam as well, but Meghalaya, it is famous more in Meghalaya. So Meghalaya's Eri silk recently got GA tag in news, and the main importance of this Eri silk is nothing but we'll call it as a Ahimsa silk or peace silk. Why we call it as a Ahimsa silk or peace silk? Usually all the caterpillars or the silkworms will be first they killed and later on silk will be extracted. So Eri silk is the only silk in which we will allow the people of Meghalaya, especially women. They form as a self-help groups and they started a production of Eri silk. So this women, they allow that larva or caterpillar to completely form the cocoon, and once the cycle is completed, when it start coming out, then they'll use that silk into a, so in this way, without harming the actual the lava inside or the caterpillar inside, they are producing this eri silk. So that's why eri silk is a ahimsa silk or a peace silk will call. That's why it is given GI tag and it is mentioned by our Modi. And coming to the next one, in Bhadradri Millet, Bhadrachalam is a place in Khammam district in Telangana. So there, women formed as a team and they started making biscuits, nothing but Bhadradri Millet Magic. So that is a name given to the biscuits which are made up of Sri Anna. Sri Anna nothing but a millet. So they started making biscuits with millets. So that's why these biscuits now they are very famous. And in the same way, even these women they started also making sanitary pads for women, less cost, and they also within a span of 3 months they actually manufactured 40,000 sanitary pads with a less price and distributed to offices and schools as well. That's why they also mentioned in the Man Ki Baat by our Modi. Next, coming to 10th. So Kala Burki. So Kala Burki is nothing but a kind of roti which is made up of jawar. These women from Karnataka done a tremendous job from simply roti named Kala Burki. Now, because of their efforts, Kala Burki now turned into a brand itself. So in this way, Kala Burki in Karnataka nothing but a jawar roti which is also mentioned by our Modi. Because as we see, now we are focusing on women-led development. That's why these three are mentioned by our Modi. Next, there is one more important woman from Madhya Pradesh. Her name is Suma Ukhe. She started her career with a mushroom training and agriculture training practices. Now her mushroom training has been converted to a Didi canteen and then thermal therapy center. So this is important, and from that we can learn how women can achieve milestones if we give them opportunities. That's why it's been mentioned by Narendra Modi. Uma Ukhe from Madhya Pradesh started her career as a mushroom research trainer or agriculture research trainer, and now she has established Didi canteens and thermal therapy centers for a mentally ill person as well. And coming to the next current affair. So Bhagavan Buddha. As we know, Buddha is the center for the mingling of different countries and bringing together different countries or the different parts of the world. So this Bhagavan Buddha, his relics is present in the Nagarjunakonda and Palnadu district of Andhra Pradesh. And now in the recent times, in the earlier period, these relics were shown to the and given to the, for some days they were given to the Mongolia people, because even Mongolia and even Sri Lanka also, where we can see the number of Buddha followers, that is Buddhists. So earlier Buddha's relics from Palnadu, Andhra Pradesh has been sent to the Mongolia and Sri Lanka. Now it's a time for Vietnam. So in Vietnam, the relics were kept to the public for 9 days and at the different places. Now Vietnam people, they were so happy, and even they asked our Prime Minister Modi to extend to even to 12 days. So that's also mentioned by Narendra Modi in Man Ki Baat. So there is an important person, nothing but a Ramesh Karmale. So what he did, we know, every June 5th, we will celebrate as a World Environment. So on the occasion of World Environment Day, we already know our Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi ji has launched Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam in the last. Okay, we reached a target 5 days before, nothing but a planting 80 crore trees or saplings. So in the same way, June 21st, what this Ramesh Karmale did, even in the weekend on Sundays, in usually whole family when someone gets Sunday, they'll start traveling. But this Ramesh Karmale ji, who resides in Pune, he started traveling to the Zunad Hills in Pune, and there the whole family started digging and constructing a ponds and started planting saplings. That too, Sindoor sapling. So, Sindoor saplings have been mentioned in this Ahmedabad mission for millions as well. So, in this way, because of trees, when you plant, they are nothing but houses of oxygen. They are the storehouses of oxygen. That's why Ramesh Karmale and Ahmedabad mission for million trees, nothing but a Sindoor one, to salute for the brave hearts in the Operation Sindoor, like we have done with these two tremendous jobs on the occasion of environment. That's why it is mentioned by Modi. Then coming to the next one, Patoda. Patoda is a Gram Panchayat in Maharashtra where we can see it's a carbon neutral village panchayat. This is a nice example to us because even the last rites of the person in this village will be performed using cow dung and all the water, wastewater or like all the household water, only after filtering they will be sending to the rivers. So you can see none of them, this village will throw garbage out of their home. It's simply they'll store it at some place and they'll recycle, then they transport it in a proper manner. That's why this Patoda is also an important thing which is mentioned by our Modi. And coming to other kind of and other thing mentioned by a Modi, Subhanshu Shukla. As we know, Subhanshu Shukla under Axiom mission has been the first person to visit International Space Station from India. So it has been mentioned by our Prime Minister because after reaching ISS, they both had conversation with each other. Yesterday morning, he has safely landed on the Earth. And last thing, 1st July. So as we know, doctors and chartered accountants are the pillars of India, we can see. So we'll celebrate every year on 1st July as a Doctor's Day and a Chartered Account Day as. So this has been mentioned by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Mann Ki Baat. So these are the 80 important things which we need to concentrate upon because it is directly mentioned by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself.